Good evening, everyone, and thank you for the game press conference following the game between Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria. Cote d'Ivoire beat Nigeria 78-66. Thank you, Coach Udofia, for being here. Thank you, Josh, for being here with us. Coach, first of all, what are your first thoughts after this game?
Probably against a tough team. You know, one of the top teams in Africa at the moment. They were good. You know, they were good. They were good tonight. But our guys fought. Our guys fought. You know, we just got to put it together. You know, some things we got to clean up. This is our first time playing together. First time playing together with this group. So we'll be okay. Just look at the film, look at things that we did good, look at things we did bad, and correct it.
Yeah. Josh, you seem to struggle against the full court zone press. How can you explain that?
I don't think we struggled against it. I feel like it was just at times that we just needed to get more structured on our end offensively in terms of getting into our plays. I feel like we did pretty good against their press. They didn't really run it that much. They ran it sparingly, but you know, we could have did a way better job taking care of the ball throughout the whole game in general, though.
Any question in the audience?
Yeah, good day, Coach. My name is Joe Apu. I write for FIBA, and I'm from Nigeria. This game is one that has elicited a lot of expectation. And what we saw this evening was nothing but spectacular.
I can't hear you say it again.
Where did you think the Nigerian team lost it?
I don't think nowhere we lost it. You know, it's just a couple of things, like I said, we have to clean up. We had seven assists and 21 turnovers, right? We got to clean up with turnovers. We got to start moving the ball a little bit more offensively. I don't think there was no specific point in the game where we lost it. We just got to continue to correct some things and get better at some things.
Any question to Josh?
Josh, good game. Fantastic score from you. It's very much appreciated. Going forward, what do we look forward to in your next two games?
I don't think this is really personal for me. My only goal is to come in and try to win games. It's not about, you know, me playing good or bad. I mean, you can say I played well, but right now, you know, none of that matters because we lost the game, and that was what, you know, that ultimately I came here to help do, is to help win. So these next two games, I'm just going to do what I can to make sure we get these wins, even if I have to get more stats, get less stats, whatever I have to do to ensure we get these next two wins. You know, that's just what we're gonna have to do as a team.
Yeah.
Coach, would you in any way say the crowd, the noise, everything, would you say it affected your team?
I won't say it affected us, right? It's a hostile environment. They're at home. This is their country, right? We expected this. We knew everybody's going to come out to this game. They're at home. It's the first game of the night, 7 o'clock game. It's a big night. It's on a Friday night. So we knew a lot of people was going to come out. I don't think that affected us, right? Like I said earlier, I think the 7 assists, the 21 turnovers, that hurt us, right? So things that we can get better at. We're going to look at the film, some things that we got to correct, and we'll be better the next two games.
Last question to the coach, too. A lot of mysteries and not enough drive inside the paint. How can you explain that?
We just settled on some threes. We talked about it at the end of the game. Like I said, some stuff that we got to clean up, continue to move the ball so we can get some open threes, right? We took some rush shots tonight, which we'll get better at. Like I said, this is our first time with this unit playing together, right? So, like I said, we're going to get better. We're going to look at the film. We're going to watch and see what mistakes that we got to correct and get better from there.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Josh. All the best for the remaining game.
Thank you. Thank you.
We continue our press conference now with the winning team, Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire beat Nigeria 78-66. Congratulations, Coach. Congratulations, Vafesa Fofana. Coach, what are your first words, your first thoughts after this game?
Well, I think everybody enjoyed that game. It was a great game to see. Two teams that were fighting fully. I mean, two teams that gave everything that they have. They put on the court. Our team was, I think, better team, and my players deserve this win. And I would congratulate to Nigeria for putting up a really good fight to us, and they also did some pretty good basketball today.
Vafesa, what did this win mean to you, for the team?
It's mean a lot because we are on a race for the World Cup, so this one is an important game, and because like everybody knows,
you beat a team with 2 NBA players.
Yeah, and yeah, for sure, and we just the rules we are just 4 victories instead of 6, so we need to fight more to be qualified for the World Cup. So we are at home. We try to take all the game at home. So this first victory is a good one for the rest of the 2 other games.
Coach, playing a full court zone press early in the game, was it a part of the game plan?
Well, yes, it was a part of the game plan. I mean, we are obviously an athletic team. Guys obviously, I cannot say enjoy because nobody enjoys playing defense, but they have certain attitude towards the defense that I think rest of the teams don't. So yes, we tried to surprise team of Nigeria with this, and I think we quite succeeded.
Question in the audience?
Je suis Mohamed Lamine de RFI. Je repose la question que vous avez posée tout à l'heure à Vafesa Fofana et je souhaiterais qu'il puisse nous répondre en français. Quelle signification donne-t-il à cette victoire inaugurale face à une équipe comme le Nigeria?
En français,
voilà.
En français. C'est une grosse victoire. On sait que le Nigeria c'est une grosse équipe. Ils ont annoncé leur ambition de se rattraper, de pouvoir tout faire pour se qualifier. Bon voilà, ils ont ramené des joueurs NBA. Mais voilà, on est chez nous. On veut prendre on a été aidé par le public et on se sert de cette force-là pour pouvoir emmagasiner le plus de victoires possible parce que voilà, on est plus à 6 victoires mais 4. Donc là, tous les matchs et d'autres guerres encore. Et donc là, on est parti dans une course où vraiment, il faut pas laisser de joker. Là, on essaie de tout prendre, de rien laisser et comme ça, on se facilite la tâche pour la prochaine fenêtre.
Okay, my question is for the player. My name is Joe. I write for FIBA. At what point would you describe as the turning point of the game, knowing that you were home and dry, that this victory is for sure?
Can you repeat, please?
At what point would you describe as the turning point for Cote d'Ivoire, when you knew that there was no going back, but you were going to win?
We just control the game. If we just control the game all the way apart, and like maybe middle of fourth quarter, like we just knew, okay, they're going to play aggressive, but they miss a lot of baskets. We control, and it's at this point, like we say, yo, we're going to win this game. We're going to win for sure because like we have the good reason. Okay, they're going to play aggressive, but they just play one-on-one. They don't move the ball, and us, we start to move the ball, share the ball. We find some easy basket, so that's why it makes the difference at the end of the game.
Je m'appelle Olivia de la télévision NTV. En français, s'il vous plaît, répondez en français. On a vu qu'à un moment, le match était vraiment serré, mais le stade était plein, les Ivoiriens sont venus. Est-ce que ça a changé la donne à un moment du jeu?
Bien sûr. Quand il y a le public qui est derrière, qui pousse, nous en tant que joueurs, il y a de l'adrénaline. Il y a de l'adrénaline qui commence à monter. Et c'est ce qui a fait qu'on a fait un run à mettre des gros tirs, dunk, contre-attaque, interception. Donc vraiment, ça a été un énorme point positif pour notre lancée derrière, et après on a contrôlé le match.
Last question to the coach.
Yeah, question for the coach. How do you feel victory means that VOA has not won any game in these qualifiers, and now beating Nigeria, how does that make you feel, and what do you think? Do you think that this victory cements your qualification?
Look, these guys, even before I was their coach, they proved that they can play basketball, and they did a lot of wins. And I'm proud to be their coach. They are experienced players, and they are aware that you have to go step by step. It's not just game by game. It's offense by offense and defense by defense. So they are experienced, and they are doing very well on the court. They are trying to put everything they have on the court. And I have to say, and I have to admit, that today they did some creations on offense, which I cannot say that they were a part of some game plan. So this is what you get when you have experienced players. And no, I cannot say that we are safe. I want to say that we go step by step, game by game, and I think they are aware of that, and that is the game plan, actually, go step by step. Yeah. And again, before we end this, I really want to say big thank you to the great crowd that there was today in the gym. Yeah. I mean, that was amazing. I played some games in Belgrade where there is something like this, in Ljubljana when there are big games, but that today was amazing, and a big thank you to every fan that was today in the gym.
One last word, Coach. You allow just 7 assists and you force 21 turnover. If I say defense was the key of the victory, am I wrong?
No, of course you're not wrong. We struggled with turnovers already in the first half time. But these guys, as I told before, they have this attitude towards defense. You have one solo Diabate who is 35 and he still chases young guards all over the court. You have Bafesa today in the second half time, he locked Metu. He literally locked him, you know. So obviously they have this defensive attitude, and that's big plus for this team.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Thank you, Bafesa, and all the best for the remaining games.
Thank you.